Bitcoin is set to pop and drift lower, and here's why. On the hourly, the liquidity heat map shows a large number of shorts have piled up in the mid to low 70s. However, the stochastic RSI is now positioned bearish, preventing a move upwards. Once this flips downwards and goes into a bullish posture, we could see a short squeeze up to the mid to low 70s to clear the shorts. However, any short squeeze is unlikely to extend up past about 74,000 due to the descending trend line formed on the daily chart. We also see that the implied volatility has fully cleared since the beginning of March, signaling a continuation of the trend or possibly more ranging behavior. On the weekly chart, the Gaussian channel has officially flipped red, confirming the downtrend. However, the BBW, being in the middle of its range, is signaling that there's not enough compression for a large move at this point in time. This is consistent with the higher number of conflicting signals seen on the lower timeframes. On the monthly chart, the Bitcoin price is approaching the cost of production, which could serve as a medium-term support level until it is breached. The monthly RSI is approaching the bottom of its range, signaling an increased potential for mean reversion behavior and a lessened potential for large moves, though this is still very possible. Keep in mind that the RSI being at low levels does not necessarily indicate an immediate reversal, as the RSI may remain at depressed levels for months on end. For macro context, when we divide bank reserves by GDP, we obtain this yellow oscillator that, when compared to the central bank balance sheet in blue, can help us time the capex cycle. Applying a previously calculated projection, the turning point in the central bank balance sheet is not expected until June of 2027, meaning there could be over a year and a half to wait until QE. Considering all that we have just reviewed, my official prediction for the month of April is that Bitcoin will potentially pop up into the low 70Ks near term for a short squeeze before drifting lower into the mid 50Ks into the end of April. The upper invalidation is a trend line between 77K at the start of the month and 68K at the end of the month. The lower invalidation is the 54K price level. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to join me next time in May to see what happened with Bitcoin and for the May price prediction from Adventure Crypto.
Okay, that's it for the Bitcoin update for April. Next up, my friend here has an argument for why he believes Bitcoin has already bottomed. But remember, not financial advice. Always consult professionals before making any investment decision. And also do your own research. Let's hear what he has to say.